Hey everybody, check this out. I've got a spotlight on my collection I'd like to share with you. It's all of my Sigue Sigue Sputnik related vinyl. Sigue Sigue Sputnik, a band from the 80s, started in the mid 80s, cyberpunk, hard driving, sample laden, great 80s stuff. I mean, they kind of took every cliche of the rock and roll genre up until that point and combined it into one band. One of my faves. I'm a hardcore Sigue Sigue Sputnik collector. I've got a lot more than vinyl, believe me. I've got tapes, CDs, posters, ticket stubs, set lists, photos, t-shirts, all that stuff. But this is going to concentrate on only the vinyl of my collection. And I'm going to end the video with a special gift I received in the mail recently from Neil X of Sigue Sigue Sputnik. Haven't opened it yet. We're going to open it on the video. And here's just one of the beautiful things I'll be showing from my collection, this flaunted LP in a box. I'll tell you more. Check this out. All right, Sputnik 7-inch vinyl. Here we go. Now, I have not really looked at these in years, so I think they're pretty much in chronological order. And we'll start with, of course, their best-known single, Love Missile F-111. 85, 86 release, I believe. And this is a promo, not for sale promo. Somebody wrote on the cover. But anyway, not for sale promo of the original. Now, what I found out recently, or what I remembered recently, was that there was a very few of these 7-inches with this clockwork orange logo in the bottom corner there. I think subsequent versions were had that removed. So there's that one. And then this one I just got recently, another logo there in the corner. And this one I found out later, I didn't notice, but it's autographed by Martin Degville. And I've compared that to other Martin signatures, and it's spot on, as they say. So yeah, this is the non-promo version, rare, with the clockwork orange logo. Autographed, bonus. So now these are going to be all different variations of imports. Like here's a promo from, looks like Spain, Italy, maybe Italy. That's pretty cool. Another country here, look at this. Sample record stamped on the, I love just stuff like that. The collector nerd in me freaks out when I see like promos or special stamped advanced copies or whatever. I don't know why I get off on that. But as you can see here, lots of Love Missile F-111s from all different countries, all different variations. You have to be a real nerd to get into this level of collecting every single version ever made. Now this is cool. Actual 7-inch with an obi strip, or a movable obi strip there that you can see. I can feel it. It's a strip. Now this is printed on there, that side. This is the actual obi. So yeah, that is the Japanese pressing of the 7-inch. Pretty cool. Hard to find that. Now this is an odd country. Look at the color difference in the S there, or in the star. Yeah, this is, what country could this be? Geez, I can't tell. My eyes aren't that great. So anyway, odd country import here with the funky star. See if I can tell on this side. Yeah, everything's just too small for my stupid old eyes. Okay, so, well, another interesting import there of Love Missile F-111. Well, hell with you, we're just going to stick you in there like that. Now, here's another version of Love Missile. It's obviously U.S. pressing here on Capitol Planet, and just some kind of radio station version there. Now here is Love Missile F-111, New Zealand pressing. Pretty cool. That's right. Oh, hey, what's that number there? Whoops. That's pretty cool. All right, so moving on here. This is a 21st Century Boy. This is a import, and this looks like it is from Canada. I believe this is Canadian. Yeah, pretty cool. Here's another 21st Century Boy. This is Philippines import. Not many of those in people's collections, I can tell you. 21st Century Boy. Again, I believe this is just like the regular version with the picture sleeve, except with no picture sleeve. Probably UK. And here's the UK picture sleeve. Look at that beautiful cross with television sets. And then here is the Australian version, picture sleeve. And here's the Australian promo. As you can see right there. Sample, not for resale. I love promos. And Italy and Spain. That's written on the plastic, yep. And I think this is the, yep, Spain promo. Or Italy, I think it's Spain. Spain or Italy, who knows. Another version here, who knows. Germany, UK, something. Probably Germany. Yeah, lots of versions. Oh, look at that one. Japanese versions always rule. Look at that. Nice. And then this, the black version. Now maybe this is Germany. See, the text is black here instead of red. Yeah. Who knows? Let's see. What the hell country is this? Huh. It's Canada. This is Canada. Huh. Look at that. I love the round corners here too. See, most of those have pretty sharp edges, and then this one's all rounded off. Don't know why I noticed that. Here's the poster version of the 7-inch. This folds out into a cross of television sets. Yes, it does. Here's another one. Probably the same, but probably I just have more than one because it's so cool. And then this, oh yeah, this is an acetate, I believe, of a one-sided acetate of Sex Bomb Boogie. And that's pretty cool. I don't think I have any other acetates in my Sputnik collection, so that's pretty cool. I love this cover. Are they bullets or are they something else? Sigue Sigue Sputnik, great with the art. I always used to put these little cardboard backings in with my 7-inches because I was a good little collector boy. Yeah, this is cool. I love this album cover, this single cover. Very cool. Massive Retaliation, which I believe is the last single ever released off of their first album, Flaunt It. And there's not many 7-inch versions of those. A couple of different variations here, promo and retail. Promo, retail. And this, I believe, well, certainly this is the single off of their Success album, 1988 or 89 that came out, I believe. And Rio Rocks. And there's another Rio Rocks special radio edit. Good old Martin Degville on the cover. And then here is Rio Rocks promo. Geez, is that Italy or Spain or something? You got me. But yeah, close. Here we go. Albinoni versus Star Wars. Great single from the second album. Oh yeah, Dancerama. Great cover art on this single. There's 12 inches, there's 7 inches of this, and different variations. Now, Success. This was the first single off that second album, Dressed for Excess. Sputnik and Waterman produced. This is a weird import here. Spain. This is Spain. This is probably UK or Germany. Yeah, I don't know. I can't read it, but yeah. Lots of imports in this. This looks like UK to me. Yeah, this is probably UK. This is probably UK as well. Oh, it's a nice bright cover there. I'm guessing UK. Nice condition. This is different. Oh boy. I can't tell right off the bat what. Oh, this is Australia. Australia, okay. And this is also, oh no, not Australia. Oh, wait a second. Up here. Oh, this is Canadian. Canadian says up here, Canada. That's pretty cool. Oh, now this is pretty hard to find. This is single. Frankenstein, Cha Cha Cha, and Success from the Dress for Excess album. Maybe the last single they ever released from those early days. Pretty cool. I love me some Japanese pressings. And this is a Japanese promo, maybe? This could be a promo. Could be. Great cover, though. Now, this is a weird side project of Tony James. around the time of the second Sputnik album, 1989. He put this project out called Bizette Boys. And I think it was just him and another guy, but they had a single called Ride 'em Carmen. I'm not sure if it's really worth anything, but it is not easy to find. And Tony James sent me this long ago. So there's the Ride 'em Carmen 7-inch. Now these are the weirdest, possibly the weirdest thing, most unique thing I have in my Sputnik collection are these. Multiple upon multiple. What are they, right? They're singles, Sputnik singles made in Russia, but they are 5-inch flexi-discs. What? Look at that. That's a 5-inch flexi-disc in there. And they had many songs. Rocket Miss USA. Here's two versions. Here's a red flexi and a clear one. I believe these came out in the mid to late 90s to early 2000s. I don't know. I had a friend in Russia who was a big Sputnik collector who found me these in Russia years and years and years and years and years ago. It's almost 30 years ago, I'm sure, 20-something years ago. And I've never seen them again. And I just don't understand all these little flexis. Crush Groove Girls, second edition. Just very strange. Look at those little tiny flexi discs. And I don't know how many more exist. I think if you look at these on Discogs, I'm the only one that owns them. There's one owner of these, and I put them all up there myself on Discogs. So I don't know where they come from. I don't know why I'm the only one that owns them, but they're so cool. Green flexi disc 5-inch. Now, why was there a market for these in Russia? Teenage Thunder with these generic weird graphics, Sailor Boy. It's just so weird to me. Look at them. It just goes on and on. There's all kinds of versions, different colors. She's My Man. Great cover for that, right? Look at that. And see how they have this little fold-over part of the cover here? Like that was the packaging, just that in a little plastic bag. Of course, I put these cardboard backings on them. And here's another She's My Man, yellow. And this is, gosh, what song is it? Look at Sigue Sigue Sputnik in Russian. Look at that. City Think, it looks like. Oh, Frankenstein Cha 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 on Flexi. Only one of those, looks like. Look at this. Sigue Sigue Sputnik, and what song could this be? What is it? I can't see it. Oh boy, that is really small. I can't believe I can't see it. Well, there's a few different versions of this, whatever song it is. Oh man, I can't see. I can't see the damn name of the track. But look at all the versions. Slightly different color covers. Just weird. Now look at this, Sex Bomb Boogie. That's a good cover for it. Sex Bomb Boogie. Clear flexi. Oh, look at this. Another Sex Bomb Boogie, totally different cover. Good cover. Blue. So yeah, there you have it. There are the 7-inch and 5-inch vinyl, flexi, etc. collection of Sputnik. I almost forgot to show you. There's one 7-inch in here. That was in here. That doesn't have a cover because the cover is framed in my house, and it's this cover here. This is for the, I believe this is for the 21st Century Boy cover that folds out and has one blank area on the fold-out poster on the back. And back in 2001, because I think that right there says 2001, I was hanging out with the one and only Neil X of Sigue Sigue Sputnik at his flat, at his apartment in London. I was over there to see a few Sputnik shows and to help them work as their crew member. So they're hanging out with him, and we were talking about attention deficit disorder that we, both have. And we were doing shots of Jack Daniels. We were watching some comedy VHS tapes at his place, and we were just having drinks and laughing and talking about stuff. And so right before I left his flat that night, I had him sign this. And he says, ADD and proud, baby. Love and forgot, obviously. Neil X 2001, shots, baby, shots. I love this. And then, don't forget to finish up this whole video after I show you the 12-inch vinyl. we're going to open a new gift from my friend Neil X, which I just received in the mail. And just to let you know, here it is. We're going to look at it real soon. So carry on. Okay, everybody, here it is. My crate of 12-inch vinyl. Sigue Sigue Sputnik. Look at that. Who do you know who has that much Sputnik? Nobody. All right, here we go. 12-inch vinyl Sputnik in chronological order, I think. Love Missile F-111. The first single off Flaunt It, of course, their most popular song. This is the promo US version with hype sticker on the cover. And looks like here's another one. Great condition. And yeah, every time I see those for cheap, I got to get them. Now, here we go. The plethora of different Love Missile F-111 pressings. I believe this is the US pressing with fake OB strip printed on the cover. All right. And now some of these... the U.S. ones have all English text, I believe, but there's imports from the U.K. that have different text, and I'll show you. I can't remember what country this is. But anyway, yeah, oh, New Zealand. This is New Zealand. Okay, so there's just a bunch of these that are going to look the same, but they're not because collector geeks know the differences. I believe this is U.S. Just moving right along here. This is probably U.S. too in the shrink. I just can't pass them up if they're in good shape, you guys, you know. That's a promo, it looks like, cutout version US. Now, here we go. Getting into some imports here. Now, look at this. This is imported. I want to say it's Germany with that on it, but let me see here. This looks like it is from, God knows. I don't know. I just don't know, you guys. What does that say down there? What does that say, guys? Can you read it? I'll be able to read it after I see this video. There's an import of some kind. All right, moving right along here. I believe this is might be the same import. Nope, different. Different catalog number up there. Do you see? We'll be able to see what this is after we do the video. Oh, this is a cool one here. Look at this, the Bangkok remix. You got the fake OB strip here, extended 45 RPM on the cover, and yeah, I don't know what country. Let's see. It says there on the center label. I just can't read it. I'm gonna guess maybe Germany. Don't know. And this looks like very similar, but this has a real OB strip. A real paper OB strip on the cover, not printed. And this has, looks like German text on the label. This could be UK pressing with just German text on the label. They did a few things like that. I'll show you. Wow, this also has a real OB strip. This is actually a Japanese pressing, I believe. Yeah, I think this may be an actual Japanese pressing, or maybe this is made in England to make it look like it's Japanese. That might be the case. And then look at this, another one. Now this might be a real Japanese pressing here because it's heavy. I think Japanese, this is a real Japanese pressing right here. Real OB and Yana Yaya in all her glory. Look at that. Great shape. Now this used to have an orange OB strip on it. I think I just bought it without it, not knowing at the time. This has Russian text on the label, but it is indeed a UK pressing. And I have another one like this with the OB strip, but it's framed on the wall right now. See, cover, framed, autographed. So let me show you that really quick. Look at that. Autographed by all the members. This is during my visit to the UK in 2001. The OB strip is quite faded from being framed and sitting in the house where I have skylights, but you know what? I had to put it up on the wall. I just couldn't leave it in the collection signed like this. But beautiful. Martin Degville, Neil X, Tony James, the three original members that were with them when I saw them play live in England, 2001. And, oh, speaking of Love Missile, check this out. Before we move on to the other singles, this is pretty hard to find. This is the Love Missile F-111 songbook, music book, whatever you want to call it. so you can play with Sputnik at home. Isn't that cool? I've never seen a Sigue Sigue Sputnik songbook or music sheet music of any kind. So let's move on to the other singles. Now, actually, this is still Love Missile F-111. This is a very rare April 1986 Mixes, DJ Members only record that features early Sigue Sigue Sputnik stuff. And this is quite a hard record to find. It's got other people on there, but who cares about them? It's all about Sigue Sigue Sputnik, really. So that's pretty cool. Here's another weird, random compilation. I think this is from Brazil. Tina Turner, Robbie Neville, the Beach Boys, Steve Miller Band, Sigue Sigue Sputnik. I mean, like, look at those bands. I mean, maybe the only other one that doesn't really match those is Glass Tiger, but Queen, Paul McCartney, David Bowie, Grace Jones, Sigue Sigue Sputnik. Can you believe it? And what song did they put on by Sigue Sigue Sputnik? Of course, Love Missile F-111. But pretty cool. Pretty cool, really very strange compilation there. Now this is Sputnik's Sci-Fi Sex Stars EP. Oh yeah, here we go. To Michael with Love, Tony James. That's awesome. I forgot about that. Yeah, so this is the cover without the censored sticker. Sci-Fi Sex Stars. This is the cover with the censored sticker. Two versions there. And I believe they did a number of shows under the name Sci-Fi Sex Stars in the early days. This is like raw versions of their first stuff. I mean, it's a much rawer version of all these songs here. And it's good. If you don't have this, you should get it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now, this one here. This is actually their first album called Flaunt It. But it doesn't have the cover with it. And we're going to get to that in a minute, but not right now. That was slightly out of order. We'll get to that in a second. Continue on with the singles from that album. Rocket Miss USA. This is kind of like a blank, like a white label promo advance of some kind. Very cool. Not very easy to find, so every time I find it in good shape, I'll pick it up. I got a couple of those. And here's 21st Century Boy TV Mix promo. This may be one-sided. I can't remember, but obviously no cover art included with that. Just a random promo thing. And then this, 21st Century Boy cross cover here. Love it. This is probably UK pressing. Promo, not for resale. I don't have a whole lot of those for some reason. It doesn't look like. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's you know why? That's out of order. That's out of order. Because here we got more Love Missile F-111. And this is the really limited edition package. And look at that unstuck sticker, unstuck hype sticker. This came with posters, which, you can look it up on Discogs. I'm not going to pull them all out. But they're cool little 12-inch by 12-inch posters of the guys in their heyday. Very great comp. Every time I find that for affordable price. See, the sticker used to be here. What you were supposed to be here to close the record up when you bought it to show it was sealed. But somehow I got one without the sticker stuck. But cool comp there. Really cool. I guess it's called an EP of their first stuff. And man, the pictures, the posters are great. Now here's one with the sticker stuck upside down on the cover for whatever reason. Who knows? Now here we get into this cross cover stuff. 21st Century Boy. Let's just say that's, who knows what country that's from. Probably UK. This might be Germany. Who knows? It's got that thing there. I think the German one has black text on the cover. But anyway, that's the difference there on that one. Now, this is a pretty cool one. This is the German mix right here. This is what I was remembering. Black cover. German remix. That looks great. What an ingenious idea, those TVs and that cross. Here's another great graphic here. The Sex Bomb Boogie 12-inch. Nice. Little tiny picture. Should have been bigger, though. That picture should have been bigger. Great art. Cheers to whoever did that art. And then here we have Massive Retaliation, which I believe is the last single released off Flaunt It. This is the white label promo. This is how it was released to the common man with this Massive Retaliation sticker. That's a great image. Love that. So I got a couple of those in there. Every time I find that with a good sticker on the cover, I'll get it. Usually not too much expensive. There we go. This one's the one I was talking about. This is their first album, Flaunt It, but it was special packaging. Here's what the cover looks like typically, right? Flaunt It, beautiful. Now, it was released in a very special version in a box that made it look like a Japanese toy, you see here. And the record showed through, and it came with that little booklet that I showed you a minute ago with that blank cover. And basically it was the booklet, the record, and not much else in here. I've heard that there were limited edition versions that had a T-shirt. I also heard that there were maybe versions that had a watch or a little game, a Sputnik game or a watch or something. But I've only ever seen it with just the record and a little booklet. And the booklet I'm referring to, again, is this little booklet here. It's like pictures and stuff, which is oddly not even the size of a CD. It's too big for a CD and too small for a 7-inch and a 12-inch. But I guess it was cost effective to make the booklet that big. But yeah, this is it. This is the box, and mine's in pretty good shape. You don't see these around much anymore. I used to always see these in stores, kind of behind the counter or in the glass case. But man, I cherish it. I've had it for years, and coincidentally, this album was also released on cassette with very special box packaging, kind of like this, but we're not going to show the cassettes in this video. I'm going to save that for another video, my Sputnik cassettes and CDs. So anyway, wanted to show you this very cool box version of Flaunt It. Moving right along. So we've got the, I believe this is some kind of import. Yeah, this is made in, I want to say, France. I think this is French pressing there. Okay. And this probably is, this is French as well, I think. Not too much difference there. This is Italy. I believe this is Italy. Italy. Now, some of these have real different covers, but not a lot of them. They're pretty much the same until you look on the back and figure out where it was made. Now, this might be U.S. This looks to me U.S. pressing. And, oh, lots of these. Oh, there's two in here. Probably U.S. as well. Oh, no, this is something different. This might be Canada. Hell, I don't know, y'all. Probably Canada, I'm guessing. I got two of those in there. Now, this one. Interesting. This is made in Canada. Okay, so maybe the other one wasn't Canada. Or there's a couple of different Canada pressings. I don't know. I haven't looked at this stuff in quite a while. Now, this one's beat. So this one means it's some kind of really rare import for me to buy it in this condition. What is this? Oh, look at that down there. What does that say down there, guys? Okay, you can read that. I can't right now, but I want to say this is, oh, this says London, England, but no, Philippines. This is Philippines. That's why it's so beat. Yeah, Philippines pressings. Of all the bands I collect, I really love getting those pressings. They're hard to find. Now this, what kind of import could this be? This is Australia. Australian pressing. All this stuff, guys. Why do I have it? Who knows? This is Israel. Left a note to myself on this one. And this has no adverts between songs, which is very odd. Now, I wanted to mention this. I'm glad I just remembered to mention this. But this album, Flaunt It, when it was first released, had adverts between the songs. Like Sputnik actually sold the blank space between the songs to advertisers. Ingenious. I mean, I don't know why all bands don't do that. But they sold advertising between the songs to like ID Magazine, hair products, companies, anything that was kind of hip and cool and fit with their aesthetic. And it was a genius. So there were a few pressings which had those ads removed because of whatever laws or whatever, they're removed. So the Israel pressing is one of those without the ads in it, probably because it went against the religion. Here's an Israel promo with no adverts. I mean, wow. That is pretty hardcore. Look at that. Israel promo copy. Check that out. That makes the collector nerd in me get all excited. Now, what kind of import is this here? This is, God knows. I don't know. Some strange country. Let me see if we can see that black text right there. What does that say, guys? What does that say? You see it? I might be able to see it once I look at this video. But yeah, some faraway place on planet Earth. Look at all these flauntits, man. Jeez. This is, don't know, hard to say. Let's just go to ones that look real different here. All these different imports. Ooh, this one looks kind of, this is a promo. Oh, look. It's a gold stamp promo, but there's no record in it. I must have just found this cover somewhere because I didn't have a gold stamp promo version. I don't know. There's a cutout version, and this is sealed. This is a sealed copy of Flaunted U.S. pressing with the cutout hole. Nice. And this one is weird. Oh, this is Yucatan. Is this Yugoslavian? I think this is Yugoslavian pressing here. Yeah. Crazy. That's another country I really like finding stuff from. You know, this is another weird country here. Can you guys see that? That white text there? What does that say? We'll figure it out later. But yeah, that's another faraway country. Oh, this is probably Greece. This looks like maybe Greece. Or Greek pressing. You know, there's a country that bootlegs are from that I always love getting records from of the bands I collect, and it's Korea, where they have these like bootleg covers that are just one color. It looks like a bad Xerox. They're often green or blue or just one color. I've always wanted to find one of those, Sputnik. Look at that. Obi strip, real Obi strip, Japanese pressing of this beautiful album. And that's nice. Glad I own that. Don't find that a lot. This is the most different one right here. Mustralo instead of Flaunted. All right? Everything's a different language on this. This is from Argentina. Argentina, you guys. Mustralo. I love when they change the language of the actual title of the record. That's great. Okay, moving on. We have this Telltales limited edition interview picture disc. One that came with the cover and one that I found without a cover. But great picture there of the band. I don't remember it being a fantastic interview, but there was a lot of these things that came out in the day, in the 80s, a lot of these bootleg interview discs. This is a compilation featuring Sputnik, but you know, I remember looking at this some time ago and thinking, I can't figure out what Sputnik song's on here. It says Sigue Sigue Sputnik, okay? And then the song is listed as, it's like, I can't even tell what the song is, but it's something from Dress for Excess, but I think the song is called Exito, and I don't know what that could be. I don't know of a song called Exito. So anyway, if anybody can find the answer to that, I would love to know. Now, this is pretty cool. This is Sputnik's Success single, but this is off the Dress for Excess second album. And this is it Sputnik or is it Waterman? Now, Waterman of Sputnik, Aiken Waterman producers. It's his picture here with a sputty looking haircut, and Success at Any Cost, the single. And this is very rare. There wasn't very many of these made because I believe Waterman probably got a little miffed that he was on the cover. And so that's pretty hard to find. I'm not sure if it's really worth much, but it's hard to find. This is what the typical single looked like. Sputnik, Aiken Waterman, Success. This is an import from somewhere. Not sure where, but I don't think that's UK. I think UK was more pink as far as the lettering goes. This seems like it's US. Not sure. Manufactured. Oh, Canada. This is Canadian. Yep. And this is This is, I want to say, Italian or Spanish or something. Oh, well, can't tell. So, yeah, you have a lot of these imports that aren't much different. And then here, this is the way it looked in the U.S. The Sputnik Success 12-inch. That's pretty common. You see those everywhere. There's a sealed one, though. That's pretty cool. U.S. cutout, sealed Success. Here's an import. This may be UK. This is probably UK. Don't remember. And then this is interesting. It's Sputnik with Robert Palmer and Angela Bofill. The Success. I believe this is Brazilian. Could be Brazilian. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Brazil. They were very big in Brazil as far as a pop band goes. Rio Rocks, white label promo. Rio Rocks, another single off of Dress for Excess. Look at this. Paula Abdul and Sigue Sigue Sputnik, Rio Rocks. Again, I think this is Brazil, and it's promo only, as you can see there. And that's pretty cool. Oh, let me fix my camera here. And then the Rio Rocks 12-inch. I believe this is UK. And then we have another Rio Rocks 12-inch remix. I can't remember where this is from. Might be UK as well. This beautiful cover here, Dancerama. I believe this is probably UK press. Another version of that. Censored by EMI. Sputnik. Or is it sex? Great cover art. Two different pressings here, I believe. Probably both UK. Just got them because they're in good shape. Possibly. And then look at this. This is the cool version here. The picture disc single of this. Where it's got that artwork on one side and that artwork on the other. Nice. I don't see this around much anymore. Very cool. Moving right along. We got another, we got Albinoni versus Star Wars 12-inch there. Okay. And then we have this. Very cool. 1989 second album, Dress for Excess, Brazil pre-release. Now, I hardly ever see bands do pre-releases like this with a whole different cover, but they had a pretty good following in Brazil. And An Alien Way of Life. I like this. So yeah, I'm glad I have that. I remember this was a very coveted thing back in the day. It took for a while to find that in good shape. And then here's the regular cover. This is, let's see, what import is this? This is Australia. Cover. Dress for Excess. Caligula, 1990. Brilliant. Here's another version of this from somewhere different. Don't know. Let's see, what does that say? Man, guys, when you get old, it sucks because your eyes don't work anymore. But there, I believe this is Yugoslavian. That's cool. And then this, another, this might be, God, I don't know. This might be UK. And then the cover does change a bit for America. There's another import, who knows? And then this is another import, who knows? And this is the American cover. The picture got real big. This hype sticker was on a lot of them. Look, hold for Michael, it says on that. Thank you for holding that for me, whoever that was. But yeah, that's the US cover with hype sticker. This is probably another US without the sticker. So that's their second and really their final album as the original Sputnik. And this is an album called Sputnik, the First Generation, which is really raw versions of their early stuff. Jungle Records put this out This used to be hard to find. I don't know if it still is. Probably harder to find now. And I got a story to tell about this in a second. But here's what I want to show you here. This is one of the later Sputnik singles. I believe this is from the early 2000s or late 90s. Everybody Loves You, which is off an album they put out way late in the game. Pretty good, though. This is the retail version of Everybody Loves You single. And let's see the back cover. I'm interested to see the back cover of this real quick. I haven't looked at this in quite a lot. Oh, look at this. Back of Everybody Loves You single features that. That right there, okay? Now, I want to see if... hold on. Did they credit me? Well, anyway, I did this logo. I designed this logo for them. It's called the Sputnik Super logo. I don't think they credited me on the back on this one, but that's the logo I did right there. And this is they also put it on a slip mat back in the day. And a number of other things, you know, some CDs and stuff, flyers, they put that logo on. I was so stoked that they used the logo that I designed for them. I was just like over the moon about it. So that's pretty cool that it made it to an actual Sputnik record on vinyl cover. I can't believe it. Jeez, you're not behaving, cover. I'm just going to put you back in the mix. I'll fix you later. Okay, so then there's that. Everybody Loves You. And then moving on, there was a version of Love Missile F-111 mixed by West Bam that came out in vinyl way back then, 2000, the year 2000, 24 years ago. And so there was this version that came out. I've got a couple of those with that sticker on the cover. And then check this out. Here's another version that came out. West Bam. Look at that. That's my logo on the damn inner label, the center label. That is cool. Blank on that side. But man, look at that. Makes me feel like I'm going to heaven a lot quicker. And then here, very rare, Martin Degville solo album, World War IV. Very Sputnik-y. Rock and roll, synth, punk stuff. Really hard to find on Receiver Records. 1991 this came out. Not too long after their second album. And yeah, 89, second album was released. 91, he had this out. And I believe this is on cassette and CD as well. Pretty cool. Almost done here with the 12 inches. This is a Rock Over London radio show featuring something about Sputnik. I can't remember exactly what Sputnik is on here. Maybe a commercial, maybe an interview. I don't know. This is Pop Will Eat Itself, covered Left Missile F-111. I was never a fan of Pop Will Eat Itself. I don't think I even liked the cover. But I do have two versions of their Love Missile F-111 cover. You know, David Bowie also covered Love Missile F-111 on one of his later albums. This is a soundtrack, Rude Awakening, that Sputnik is on. Right there, along with Miami Sound Machine, Kim Carnes, Mike and the Mechanics. That's great. Here, I showed you this 7-inch earlier. The Bizette Boys, Rodham Carmen, something that Tony James is involved with. I don't remember what they sound like, but kind of synth poppy, I guess. And here's another version of that 12-inch there. Very cool. Now, this is weird. This is just a band that kind of stole a lot from Sputnik as far as their aesthetic. And they even, look at, see, they have the pads and all that stuff. And it even says here in the credits, all an original Zarzaz included Tony James. Tony James later formed, another group, whatever. So somehow this is related to Sputnik, and I'm not sure how or why, but God knows if this is even available in any form anymore. And then last, we have this compilation. Now this is music, which features Sputnik, Love Missile F-111. Probably got some pictures of them in here, but probably nothing we haven't seen before. All right. And now, as the finale of this video, I'm going to open this package that I got from my friend, the one and only Neil X. Sigue Sigue Sputnik. He just sent me this recently. I helped him a little bit with an art task that he had for me, designing a logo for a band that he was messing with last year. And anyway, so he sent me a little gift for doing a little work for him. And this is it. So let's open this up. Okay. Okay. All right. Neil, thank you very much for your service to rock and roll and for this wonderful gift. Oh, let's get it out of here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Neil. What you got? What you got? Oh, look at this. Oh, dig it. To Michael, all the best. 2024. Neil, I can't believe it's been so long. And this is 21st Century Boy, UK pressing. Ah, I didn't have one of those. Manufacturer's copy, not for sale, promo sticker. Neil, you rule. And to the rest of you, may the rock and roll gods bless you as they blessed me. Again, I will be digging into a little more of my Sputnik collection at some point, the cassettes, the CDs, etc. I got a lot of stuff. You guys. So Sputnik rules. If you're not hip to them, go check them out. See you later.